Uganda has launched a major scientific initiative aimed at improving building safety and reducing disaster risks across the country, as authorities warn that rapid urbanization and weak construction standards are increasing the threat to lives and property.
These days, I think most of you see what's happening around Nakasero area, Kololo, the kind of skyscrapers which are coming up now. They're not the kind of buildings as I was growing up, I was witnessing.
Infrastructure development, while it should be a plus for us, it comes with a lot of risks that we need to take care of.
Speaking at the launch in Kampala, officials from the National Building Revenue Board, NBRB, said the new project, developed in partnership with the Global Earthquake Model GEM Foundation, will use scientific data to guide safer construction and national planning.
Through scientific excellence and global collaboration, our schools, hospitals, roads, offices and homes will be safer, not just today, but for ages to come.
The initiative will focus on mapping Uganda's exposure to hazards such as earthquakes, floods, landslides, and fires, while also assessing the vulnerability of buildings nationwide. Officials said Uganda's fast-growing population and rapid urbanization are pushing construction upwards, with more high-rise buildings emerging in cities and towns. However, they warned that poor quality materials, weak enforcement of building standards, and limited data on structures are exposing the country to avoidable disasters.
Our built environment today faces a combination of natural and artificial hazards. We've had fires everywhere that are not natural, that are mostly caused by arson. We have had so many other things.
The NBRB said the project marks a shift from reacting to disasters to preventing them through evidence-based planning.
In a situation where standards are not followed, where materials are compromised, and professional oversight is really lacking, even a moderate hazard will lead to serious risk and loss of property and lives.
I think many of you remember the Budo fire. Unfortunate, that very unfortunate incident. Yesterday, one of the media houses carried the story of one of the survivors. She's now a doctor, Dr. Annette Nanteza. 18 years later, she said she can no longer, up to now, she cannot sleep in a room where there's no light because she still remembers that image. So I think even as we handle the post action, we need to go beyond just the physical and also look at get other players and actors to handle the trauma part so that people can recover fully from such kind of incidences.
They stressed that disasters are not hypothetical, but a recurring reality that requires stronger preparedness.
Without adequate safeguards, a natural event such as an earthquake quickly becomes a human and a socio-economic tragedy. Our history has already shown us the cost of unpreparedness.
The GEM Foundation said the partnership will combine global scientific tools with local expertise to produce open risk models that can guide engineering standards, disaster planning, and infrastructure investment. Uganda is expected to benefit from capacity building in risk modeling and data systems.
Modeling is not just technical, it's collaborative, and it improves when it's grounded in local reality. What makes this project especially important is that it addresses seismic risk and multi-hazard risk at every level, from data collection to scientific modelling to practical implementation. The goals will include developing a national seismic hazard map for Uganda. Exposure models will be created to better understand vulnerable building stock and infrastructure. And a key output will be the first ever national seismic risk map in terms of economic loss.
The success of the project, they said, will be measured by safer buildings, improved compliance with construction standards, and reduced loss of life and property. They urged stakeholders to treat building safety as a national priority, warning that ignoring standards could turn natural hazards into large-scale human tragedies. Lydia Feli Akulu, NTV Tonight.